What's going on, guys? Nathan with Technology Smash back with another video, and today I have an opening and an unboxing, just like a quick look around the Moto G6. So I've kind of noticed from time to time through looking at the comments and things that you guys like budget stuff just as much as you like flagship stuff. I think a lot of times people don't always cover the budget stuff because the bigger channels are obviously going over the higher end. So I thought I'd grab this phone to kind of let you guys know what comes with it, see why it's budget, and then we'll kind of do a follow-up like we did with the Essential phone, some pros and cons and things like that. So this phone was $239, sorry, at Costco. I grabbed it fully unlocked. So let's take a look around. First thing you notice for budget phones are the packaging. So whereas like a Galaxy Note or Galaxy S9 or like an iPhone would have like a nice cellophane wrapping that you kind of, whatever the word would be called, you peel it away and the box is just super dense and nothing does this, shakes around. There's so much loose stuff or feeling to this phone, so I'm interested to see what's actually in here. So that's kind of one of the first things, and who cares, about that? It doesn't matter. What's funny is, it's great for awesome presentation. I love cool unboxings. Like that Essential phone was really cool to unbox, but it's not a huge deal. And if you think about it from Motorola's perspective, think if they just saved like $1 total for packaging, could be less than that. Think of the savings over that. If they sell 100,000 of these, it's $100,000. I don't know how close that is to numbers of what they might actually sell and what they might actually cost, but it's interesting. So little things like this kind of just lifts apart. The only thing holding it together is one piece of tape. They couldn't even spring for two. So you can actually kind of move it a little bit without opening it. Anyways, so you have the Moto G6 logo on the side. It's of course Lenovo now. Just some information about the phone. So the version that I have here is 3 gigs of RAM with 32 gigs of storage, and I think it has expandable. So let's go ahead and open this. Another thing I know a lot of you guys have asked or noticed in past videos, asked about this knife or have pointed it out. This is a Spyderco paramilitary 2 for those of you wondering, or for those of you knife fans. This is somewhat expensive, but I got it on a really good deal at one point, so this is my favorite knife to use. So we'll go ahead and cut this without cutting our thumb off right here. Just that one little piece of tape. And now let's find out what was rattling around. So kind of open it, slides off. The phone is right here on top. So let's grab that and move it to the side for just a second. This is what most of the rattling was. So you pull this just piece of cardboard off, have some books on the phone, read me, no thanks. And inside here is your rattling noises. So you get a SIM ejection tool, so that's nice. It's just kind of on a piece of paper by itself. You get a charging brick that is USB-A, or just normal size USB on one side, wrapped in plastic. Kind of see some stats there, doesn't really matter. And what I didn't know, and we're about to find out, is what does this run off of? And it is USB-C, so that's awesome. So it comes with a USB-C cord. Great to see that they switched to that even for this budget section of their phones. So now let's look at the phone itself. So it actually feels really nice in the hand. It's got a weird, so the only sticker protecting the back looks like this. So strange. This is a very light phone, like in a negative way. It looks like glass, and I think it is, but this is way light. There's a battery in here too. It's all sealed. Very strange. Go ahead and power this up. There's the Motorola logo. It's super bright, so I'm gonna have to tilt it so you can see it straight on. You can't, so there it is. Let's peel this part off. These are always hard to get off on the Motorola phones for me. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So up front here you have a nice, oh, it's talking to me, nice looking display so far, especially for this budget style phone. Again, crazy light. This is very thin too. Let's take a quick look around at the hardware. Let's just try to go through these real quick. We're going to set it up as new. We're going to connect to my Wi-Fi real fast here, and then I can put it back in the shot. Again, 249 or 239, so 240 after tax. You know, you're looking at around 250 or so. So definitely in the budget sector. I know I also got that Essential phone for 250. That was a Prime Day deal. So this is kind of straight off the shelf where you are always going to get this price. I can't believe how light this is. I know I keep saying it. It's probably annoying, but it feels so strange. Usually phones with glass feel much heavier than this. I'm just going to skip all this stuff. Let's do the fingerprint just to see. It's on the front here. It doesn't matter. I don't use patterns, so if you see me doing this and you ever steal my phone, it's not real. Okay, find the sensor, so it's on the front. So if I touch it, there it goes, it starts to do it. It's got this real thin, and I can't get it to focus. There it is. It's very thin. They even squeeze their logo in there instead of just, I guess, making the fingerprint sensor go all the way. All these things fall into budget options and reasoning, I'm sure. This is taking a while, longer than usual. Doing it the wrong finger too, didn't even realize. Okay. So we'll just do that to see. Agree to all that, all set. I just want to get into the final screen so I can turn down this brightness. But this should be running pretty close to just stock Android. So can I just get through this, please? Okay, there we go. So there's the home screen. Let me turn down this brightness so you can tell right off the bat, very stock look to it. It looks nice. This, I think they have a version of this on Amazon that you can buy that's also like a Prime version, so it might be a little bit cheaper, but it has their ads all over it. But yeah, so far so good. There's a headphone jack on the bottom. There's the USB-C. You can see on this left side that there's nothing at all. On the right, you have the power button and the volume, and on the top, you have the SIM slot. And I think I already mentioned this, it has expandable storage, but let's just double check just so I'm not a liar. So that pops. Yep, so you have, whoa. All right, so you have SIM side over here and the micro SD card that goes over here. This might be dual SIM, I don't totally know. That'll come more in like the full overview that I do. The phone is freaking out, I don't know what's happening, but I'll go ahead and test this out, let you guys know what I think of it. It looks pretty promising right now. Feels nice in the hand, really light. That might be a good thing after a little bit. We'll see. I'll kind of look at the cameras, test them out. It's got dual cameras on the back, and I'll let you guys know. So if you have any questions, feel free to post them. But look for the follow-up on this phone, and if I think it's worth picking up. So as always, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.